Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you need 2 sets of dumbbells, something lighter for your shoulders and something heavier, if you have it, for your legs. We're going to work on building bone density and bone strength as well as muscle in today's class. So it's important that you lift with good control with the heaviest dumbbells you can manage so that by the end of each set you're feeling fatigued. We'll get warmed up and then we'll get started with our strength and bone building. You also need a mat, which you should lay out side on like this to me, and keep some water handy for hydration. Let's get started. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders with your toes pointing straight ahead. Take a big deep breath in, reaching up. Exhale, pull down your right elbow, reach up left. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, pull down on the left, reach up right, both hands up. Inhale, exhale, hands come down, roll your shoulders back 2 times. Now hands on the thighs, hinge forward at the hips. Lift up, right hand up, stretch back. Press your hips forward, brace your core. Hinge forward at the hips. Lift up, press your hips forward, reach up with the left hand. Let's repeat that. Hinge, knees are soft, sitting back. Reach. Other side. Hinge. First and then reach. Now squat down and up. Just start small. We have some squats, some hinges, some lunges, all combined with upper body movement. So all compound exercises. This is very demanding and it's definitely going to get you stronger. Sit back in your squat and start to get a little deeper. 4 more. Squat and reach to the left. Squat, reach left. Release the right heel. Squat, now reach to the right. Release the left heel. Squat down and reach. Now reach side to side, pull across. Thumb up, pull back through your opposite elbow. Swivel the foot. Really reach long. Stretch out through your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands up. Inhale. Take your wrist. Pull up and over, stretch the side of your body. Come up, press your elbows back, frame your face. Other side. Come up, press your elbows back, bring your hands down. Bring your feet wider. So you've got a very wide stance, toes straight ahead, press your hips forward. Now shift across to the right, stretching your left inner thigh. Come up and press your hips forward. Go across to the left, sitting back, stretching the right inner thigh, and come up. Shift to the right, and lift, shift to the left, and lift. 1 more each way. Shift to the right, lift up, loosening up, and stretching your inner thighs, getting them ready for those side lunges. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Now step back with your right leg, press your heel to the floor. Lift both hands up, stretch right up, pull down on the left, reach up on the right, both hands up, step forward. Other side, step your left foot back, press the heel to the floor, lift your chest, keeping your right leg bent and your left leg straight, all 10 toes face forward, reach both hands up. Now pull down with the right, reach up left, both hands up, pull both elbows back, and step forward. Roll both shoulders back. All right, we are ready to start our strength and bone building. If you have something heavier, when you pick them up, make sure you bend your knees and hinge at the hips. So pick up your heavier dumbbells now. We're starting with a compound movement. A compound movement uses more than one muscle. So this is going to work your mid-back muscles, your lats, your biceps get a little bit of work, your core, your glutes, your bottom, your rear, and your hamstrings, the back of your upper thighs. All right, feet hip distance, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades down and back. Hinge at the hips, bending, 2 rows, and then come up tall. Let's repeat that. Hinge at the hip, sitting back, row 2 times, and then come up tall. Sit back, row, row, and come up tall. We're doing each move for about 35 seconds. Last one, hinge, 2 rows, and come up. Put your heavy dumbbells down by bending your knees, hinging at the hips, and pick up your lighter dumbbells. We've got a couple of moves with lighter dumbbells for the shoulders. First, shoulders and legs. Have your feet shoulder distance apart or wider. Dumbbells come up to the front of your shoulders, elbows lifted in front of you. Squat down, squat, and press. And press. Sitting back, keep your chest facing forward. Your core is braced. Good, breathe. Each time you come down, sit back, but keep your chest facing forward. Press both hands up, palms of your hands facing. One more. Squat and press. Whew. They get you a little out of breath, so if you're feeling a little breathy, like me, then congratulations. That's a good thing. That's a little bonus. Now we're going to work shoulders with a push press. Bring your dumbbells up to your shoulders, elbows forward again, alternating push press. So dip back, quarter squat, dip, press. Other side, dip, press. Now just a little faster, press, dip, and press. Now the shoulders are a smaller muscle, which is why I'm recommending that you work with slightly lighter dumbbells. You still want to work with heavy enough dumbbells that the end of the set feels challenging. Here's the last one. Very good. Put your light dumbbells down, pick up your heavier dumbbells again. Bend your knees, hinge at the hips. Stand in the center of your space. Alternating side lunge and row. Have your feet together, pull your shoulder blades back, lift your chest, lunge out to the right, row, step in, lunge out to the left, hinge, row, and step in. Do it again. Big step out, row, and step in. Nice big step out, sit back, row, and step in. Again, step out, hinge, sit back, all 10 toes face forward, one more each side. Step out, row. Last one, left, lunge, row, and step in. Okay, put your dumbbells down just for a second. Shake out your hands, roll your wrists, stretch your fingers, and pick up your dumbbells again. Always bending your knees. Okay, feet hip distance, rear lunge, and bicep curl. Left leg lunges back. Lunge, and curl the hands up to your shoulders. Bring the hands down as you come down, and up as you step forward. Step back onto the ball of your foot. Your shoulders are down and back. Your chest is lifted. Good, keep your feet hip distance apart. And put your heavy dumbbells down, but keep them handy. I'm just gonna put mine there. Now if you're thirsty, you got a chance for a quick sip of water. 2 sets of everything. So, same thing. Those 5 moves, each for 35 seconds. Pick up your heavy dumbbells again. Bend your knees. Hinge and 2 rows. Feet hip distance. Knees are soft. Shoulders are back. Chest is proud. Core is braced. Let's go. Hinge. Sitting back. 2 rows. Squeeze between your shoulder blades. And come up. Come up tall in between. Keep the back of your neck long. Sit back. Drive your elbows up. One more time. And come up. Good. Put your heavy dumbbells down. Out of the way. Pick up your lighter dumbbells. Squat and press. Squat and press. So 2 movements. Feet a shoulder distance or slightly wider. Dumbbells come up to the shoulders. Chest lifted, elbows forward. Squat and press. And press. And press. You inhale on the squat, exhale on the press. Keep your elbows in front of the body. Palms of the hands face in. One more. Squat and press. Okay. Push press. Alternating push press. So we alternate the shoulder press, but we use our legs to assist us a little bit. Have your feet shoulder distance or slightly wider. Bring your dumbbells up to your shoulders. Start right. Dip, press. Other side. Dip, press. Now, let's take it a little faster. Dip, press. Other side. Dip, press. Sit back slightly in a quarter squat. You should feel your core in bracing and holding your torso stable as you squat and press. Good, pushing up. One more each side. Those light dumbbells go down. You pick up your heavier dumbbells again. Make sure you're bending at the knees and hinging at the hips. Stand in the center of your space with your feet together, dumbbells by your side. Side lunge and row. So big step out to the side, to the right. Row, step in, other side. Hinge at the hip, sit back, row, push off. Big step out. Row, push off. Step to the left, sit back, hinge, push off. One more each side. Step out. Row. Step in. Step out. Row. Step in. Put your dumbbells down for a moment. Okay. Last standing exercise. Rear lunge with a bicep curl. Strengthening your arms. Here's your biceps. We're going to target them as well as your legs. Bend your knees to pick up your dumbbells. Stand with your feet hip distance apart. Chest up. Shoulders down and back. Lunge your left leg back. Dip down and come up. Bring your hands up as you come up from the lunge. Bend your back knee. So as you step back, you're stepping back onto the ball of your foot, not the whole of your foot. Down and come up. Lift your chest. Brace your core. Very good. All right, put your dumbbells either side of your mat. We're starting on the floor. So your dumbbells are kind of in the middle of your mat. Roll onto your side and then come onto your back. Starting with a chest press. See if you can use your heavy dumbbells. It's not a lot of reps. Pick up your dumbbells. Bring them out to the side. Lift your hips up in a bridge. Press up. Here you go. Inhale down. Exhale and press. Keep your hips high. Press up. Keep the back of your neck long. Your chin is neither tucked nor up. Neck is neutral. Push. Inhale. Exhale. Keep the hips high. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come down with your hips. Put one dumbbell down. Leave it close by. We'll use it for our second set. Bring the dumbbell into both hands. Now, bring the dumbbell overhead, stretching through the armpits, and then come up. Join me now. Lift your hips up. You're going to lower the hips and lower the dumbbell at the same time. So lower the hips, lower the dumbbells, straight overhead, stretching through the armpits, and lift up. We're moving slowly in a big arc. Exhale and come up. Inhale and lower. Exhale and lift up. Hips come up high. Inhale. Lower. Stretch through the armpits. Come up. This strengthens your chest, your mid-back muscles, your lats, and up. Next, triceps. Keep your dumbbell right where it is. Nice firm grip. Bring your feet closer together. Bend your elbows and straighten out. Adding legs. Straighten one leg and bring it down. Then the other leg and bring it down. Join me now. Straighten, stretch out, and bring the foot down. Stretch out the other and bring the foot down. So the arms and legs are moving together while your core is firmly bracing. So your core is firmly bracing, strengthening your abdominals as you strengthen your triceps. Once you've seen it, make sure you're looking straight up. One more. One on the other side. Good. Bring your dumbbells down to the side of the mat and flip over, roll over for a plank. So come onto your forearms. Come onto your knees. Have your shoulders over your elbows. Tuck your toes under. Lift one knee and then the other. And then find a good plank. Lift up through the back of your head. Brace through your midsection. What do I mean by that? You tighten the muscles around your core, around your midsection. Stay there, nice and long. You've got about 10 seconds. Breathe and brace. 5, 3, 2, knees come down. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. We're going to do a bird dog. This is for your back, for your posture. Bring your shoulders over your hands. Spread your fingers, knees under hips. Opposite arm and leg stretches out, holds, and comes down. Other side. Stretch out, thumb points up, flex your ankle, and come down. Keep your hips square and level. Reach. Thumb up, hips square and level, and down. No movement in the torso. Reach. Hold. And come down. And again, one more each side. And come down. Last one, reach, hold, and come down. We're back to the chest press. 5 more moves, then we'll stretch. So come onto your side. And then roll onto your back. Pick up your dumbbells. And bring them up, all the way up. Lift your hips up into a high bridge. Now, inhale, lower. Exhale and press. Exhale and press. This strengthens the muscles in your chest. You're probably feeling it there, but also in the fronts of your shoulders and the backs of your arms, your deltoids and your triceps. Keep the back of your neck long, keep the hips high, come down, put one dumbbell down, keep the other dumbbell in both hands. Let's do the first rep with the hips down. See how that feels. Stretch out overhead and come up. If that felt good and you're ready for more challenge, lift the hips. Here we go. Hips come down as the arms stretch out. Hips come up as the arms come up. Do it again. Inhale, keep a firm grip on your dumbbell and lift the hips up as you bring the dumbbell up. You'll feel a stretch through your armpits as you lower the hips and brace the core, come up. As you lower the arms and lower the hips, feel that stretch? Come up from there. Good, one more time. Lower the hips, lower the dumbbell, brace your core, and come up. Very good. Now triceps and core together. Bring your feet a little closer together. Rest them lightly on the balls of your feet. Bend your elbows, and press up. Now as you bend the elbows, stretch one leg out and bring it in. Now the other leg out. So alternate the legs. As you bend the elbow, the leg stretches out, and the whole time you're bracing your core. As you strengthen the backs of your arms. Bend. You may even feel this a little bit in your chest. Those muscles are working. Stretch out, but hopefully you're feeling this in your core as well, because this leg movement really engages the core. One more each side. Stretch, brace your core. Last one. Good. Now your dumbbell goes down. We're done with the dumbbell, so you can put it off to the side if you wish. Plank. Roll it over and get ready on your forearms for a plank. On your knees, shoulders over elbows, tuck your toes under and lift your knees. Now find a nice lengthened spine. Lift up the back of your head. So it's almost as if you're slightly tucking your chin. Breathe, you're more than halfway there. Keep the hips lined up with the rest of your spine. 10 more seconds. Breathing and bracing. 3, 2, 1, come down, bird dog, and then you're done. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread your fingers to take some of the tension out of your wrists. Press your shoulders down and back. Opposite arm and leg stretches out. Here we go. Stretch, hold, and down. Other side. Stretch, hold. Hips square and level. No movement in the torso. So you're absolutely frozen still through your midsection as you alternate slowly, hold, and come down. One more each side. Reach. And come down. Last one. Reach. And and come down. Now, spread your fingers, walk your knees back. We are going to stretch, and we're going to start the stretch with a stretch for the whole of your shoulder area. It's also known as your shoulder girdle. Press down, let your head hang, and feel that stretch all the way through your armpits and your shoulders. Lift your hips and spider crawl your fingers further forward. Maybe your head is resting, your forehead may rest on the mat, depending on your flexibility. Come up and roll onto your side. Take your bottom foot in your top hand. And then bring your top leg and press down for a bretzel. Lay your head down and put your head on a cushion and stretch. Splitting your legs, opening through the hips, opening the front of your thighs. Pull that foot in. Breathe into the stretch. Roll onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. And then roll onto your side. Press up. And let's go to the other side for the bretzel. Come onto your side. Take the foot of the bottom leg with the top hand. Take the top leg and press down. Rest your head and split the legs. Oh, this stretch gets a bit of everything. Split your legs. Press the top knee down. Pull the bottom foot back and up. And then release. Roll back onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. Place your feet on the floor, hands out to the side, palms face up, slowly lower side to side. Just stretching the spine, stretching your chest as well. And roll onto your side. Come up to standing. Now come up to standing. Take your time so you don't get dizzy. Come onto your knees and then bring one leg forward. One leg comes forward. Come up. Stay here for a moment. Tuck your back toes under. Lift up. Stop halfway. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Press up. Little hamstring stretch. Feet hip distance. Step. Make sure your weight's not in the way. Step your left leg back. Flex the right foot. Hinge forward at the hip. Scoop down. Pull back. Let's do that again. Scoop down. Pull back. Opening the chest. Let's do the other side. Step your right leg back and left leg forward. Flex the foot. Hinge at the hip. Scoop down and lift. Opening the chest. Thumbs up. Let's repeat it. Scoop down and lift. Roll your shoulders back. Separate your feet. Take your right hand, reach up. Now bring your left hand onto your right elbow. Press back. Stretching your triceps and shoulders. And come down. Roll your shoulder back. Other side. Take the left elbow in the right hand. Press back. Opening through the back of your arm on the left side. And the shoulder a little. And come down. Roll both shoulders back. Rotate side to side. Swivel the foot. Easy rotation. Just loosening up the spine. Hold there. Now separate your feet comfortably. Tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, hands come down. Big shoulder roll. That was challenging. Working with heavier dumbbells builds muscle and it helps strengthen your bones. Getting fatigued by the end of the set is the goal. So if you've got some heavier dumbbells, then that's the way to do it. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great class, and I can't wait to move with you again.